Hey guys, what's up? This is AnotherShot, and today in this video, you're going to know 7 tips to help you climb ladder as small forward. Hey guys, I'm AnotherShot, and you know I'm a challenger shooting guard player. I've seen many small forwards in my games, and most of them are extremely bad because I think probably it's hard for them to know what is the difference between reality and the actual game.
Well, that's one of the great up-and-coming coaches as Durant buries the three.
Durant and Westbrook probably thought they were going to get back to the finals.
Durant from downtown. That's good. Kevin Durant.
Quick. Marvelous pass.
So I'm going to tell you how to make small forward works in this game, how to play small forward like a pro, how to score like 14 to 16 per game. Okay, so number 1, be good and be a ball hog. You know what? If you play small forward, the only way for you to win consistently is to be a ball hog. Because small forward's defense is really bad, like he cannot rebound well and he cannot dive in the ball like other shooting guard can do. Okay, so he is so bad at defense play. So if you pass the ball to your teammates and let them to do the offensive play, and you will not have impact at defensive play, so you will have no impact of the game. So you have to be the ball hog, and you have to be good so your teammate will consistently pass to you. Okay, and when I say ball hog, it doesn't mean if you're stopped by your enemy, stopped by your defender, and you still want to shoot against defense. No, you never want to shoot against defense. Okay, so if you're stopped by enemies, just pass the ball, but otherwise you always want to hold the ball and you want to score 2 points. Okay, because it's extremely easy for the small forward to score guaranteed 2 points. Like you can power dunk first, and if you see your power dunk got blocked, you can just transfer it to the double pump. Okay, so in small forward have the best juke distance. Okay, so he juke about 1.4 distance, 1.4 distance compared to the shooting guard. So it's easy for you to shoot 2 points, either shoot 2 points or power dunk or double pump. So number 2, learn to defense. This is a very important concept because small forward are basically slow. Okay, so you always want to catch up with the point guard and the shooting guard, and you do never want them to score 3 points. And in my past video for shooting guard guide, I told you do never just steal and block randomly, because it lose your defense position and your opponents will have a chance to shoot the open 3 points. So the best way for you is to just crash to small forward or shooting guard side and then stop them. Okay, so and another thing should mention, like if he's juke, the best way for you to defend those plays are just stand there. Like I don't use stand there. I don't really defend my player by just standing there, but it might be too hard for you to use the crush method than the stand method. So once you're mastered, once you think stand defense is not as good as you can see, so you can just try to learn the crush method. Okay, so before that, just use the stand method because it's basically enough under demons or under pro games. And if you not only have to defend those shooting guards player, okay, you have to defend small forward player too. And because you are going to master small forward offensive skills, so you are going to know how to defend small forward by nature. Okay, so the hardest part is to defend center and power forward, and this is really hard because if you want to have impact, you have to block the dunks, and block dunks is one of the hardest job in Dunknation. So if you want to climb to the pro or challenger division, you have to know how to block really well. Okay, so if you're interested in this part, you just go to my previous video. I'm introduced you how to block wisely, and it works, and it's something that top 20 big men they're using. Okay, so number 3, learn to box out instead of rebound. So tell me, how can you get rebound among those center and power forward? Sure, maybe 1 or 2 times, 3 or 2 big men they all jumped earlier, so you can get the rebound. But to be honest, I seldomly seen it. Okay, so it's not worth for you to get that possibility, to use that possibility to just wish you get the rebound. Okay, so the best way for you is to just box out the enemy center or power forward, so they cannot join the rebounding event. Okay, so whenever there's a rebound, you just box out your your enemy, your power forward enemy or center enemy, so your center will be a lot easier to get all the rebounds. Okay, so this is how you want to rebound as small forward, is just do never rebound and help your teammates to box out. Number 4, do never shoot 3 points if you can step forward and shoot 2 points. So if your team need that 3 points really hard, like last 10 seconds and you're 3 points behind, okay, sure, you can shoot it, but otherwise you always want to shoot 2 points. Or you're good as me, like you know all the press time, like even this small forward that I used in video, there's no 3 points shot at all. I can still make 3 or 4 in row because I know the exact press time. Okay, so other than this, you never want to shoot 3 points. Okay, so because I told you have to consistently make 2 points, because once you shoot 3 points, there's a big possibility for you to just miss that 3 points shot. Okay, and because you're in a small forward, so you cannot impact the game by rebounding. Okay, and if your 3 points shot, if you miss your 3 point shots and your enemy got a rebound and pass to their shooting guard, and their shooting guard didn't got blocked by you and wasn't got blocked by you, and they just shoot 3 points, and the enemy center once again get the rebound because you cannot impact the rebound part, so it's gonna be really bad. So you just want to consistently get 2 points. Okay. Number 4, understand for what distance between you and your defender you can shoot 2 points. So this is very important, and because shooting 2 points is one of the way that one of the most important way for small forward to score. Okay, so if you have a pull-up jumper, it's gonna be easy. Like you can just shake to, you can just cross over to juke to the left side and then juke back and then pull up jumper, because sometimes center and power forward they are afraid of being being ankle broken. I don't know, whatever. So they will just stand there, so you can just left and right and then pull up jumper. Okay, if you don't have pull up jumper, it's okay because your juke distance is really far. It's almost 1.4 and then be longer than shooting guard. Okay, so it's hard to tell you in here. You have to practice or not. And another way for you to get this open 2-point shot is to just wisely use your quick shot. So sometimes you see, oh, the enemy 2 big men are defending your center because they are afraid your center is going to dunk, or your shooting guard, if your guard player are holding the ball and you think he's not going to shoot 2 points, and you just go to the open space. It's very easy. It's extremely easy. Even in challenger games, sometimes people lose a quick shot people. Okay, so just use your quick shot wisely and try to master your 2-point skill, 2-point shot skill, because it's very important. Okay, so number 5, fake crossover a lot. So under the rim, under the basket, in the pinch area, for the power forward and center, they can only just stand there and fake dunk. Okay, so this is very bad for them, because I introduced, if you look at the green triangle under their feet, you're gonna know which one is the real one, which one will be the real dunk. Okay, so as a small forward, you can just go to the go to the pinch area and then just press the crossover. Just simply press. Don't give it a direction. You just press it, and then you're going to do the stupid move. And sometimes people cannot figure out which move you're doing. Like they think maybe you are going to dunk, and then they jump and you can dunk. Or you can just fake, you can just cross over and then power dunk, and they think, oh, after you fake, you should dunk the ball, and then you just change it to the double pump. So it's very hard for them to know which move are you using. Okay, so another relative play is just go to the pinch area and just stop and just stand there for like 0.5 seconds, and maybe they'll try to block you, and you can just fake in this way. Okay, so both ways are works, so they are good for you to just to help you to dunk better, to help you lay up and dunk. Okay, so this is very important. This is a very advanced skills that you should use, like above super level, So only one small forward I saw he can do that, and I can do that too. But to be honest, I don't really play small forward because I don't have an account, right? but I know this gonna be work. This works so well. 6. I mentioned you want to power dunk and double pump. Why is that? Because power dunk is the fastest dunk overall, so you do never want to take those whatever windmill dunk or I don't know, a back dunk or whatever dunk. Okay, you do never to that those skill because they have about 0.35 second more than the power dunk, so it's easy to react. So for me personally, windmill dunk is almost a guaranteed block for me. Okay, so you do never do that on me, and you always want to do the power dunk. Okay, so so power dunk is hard to block, right? So do you know that if you want to block anyone's dunk, you have to block at the very beginning of his dunk. So and it will works after he finished his dunk move, and it will shows the ball was blocked. Okay, so because of this, you can determine when to pump, double pump. Okay, so if you say your dunk was blocked, but at this time the system will finish your dunk move. Okay, so you can just transfer it to the double pump, and it almost guarantee you to score 2 points. So it's not really hard for them to block your power dunk, but you just transfer it to double pump, and sometimes they're ready for blocking your double pump, but you just surprisingly dunk right away, and so it's hard for them to defend. And if you do this right, you will only miss one dunk or miss one layup in a whole game, because sometimes people get lucky, right? But sometimes you can just make all the 2 points in this way. 7. So for small forwards, play with your friends is extremely important, because I played small forwards in ranked game, and I scored about 10 points to 20 points per game, and sometimes I still lose because there's some stupid shooting guard. They just shoot 3 points again and again, and they think, oh, I make 3 points, I'm a god. What the fuck? What the fuck? Just think about this. If you make three points, and you're going to miss 4 of them. You're going to miss four of other shots. Why do you even shoot 3 points? So for me, I personally, give me one time. Maybe I miss this time, but give me another time. I will make that 3-point shots for sure. Okay, so as a shooting guards, you have to keep this in mind. You have to be a 70% 3-point shooter in real game. Okay, to actually make your 3 points worth. So just try to sharpen your 3-point skill. Okay, so for those shooting guards, and sometimes it's fucking hard for you to just come by yourself. Like sometimes people just get stubborn and they don't pass you the ball, and maybe you can win because you can block all the dunks, but I personally lost the 2 games. I lost 2 games simply because my teammates are ball hawks, and if you want to climb as a small forward, you have to be the ball hawk. You have to get the ball all the time. Okay, so it's gonna be hard for you to influence your defensive plays anyway. So this advice you have to concern about this. Like if you're not shooting guard, you can still dive in the ball to defense. If you're not if you're not center or power forward, you can still get rebound. And if you're not points guard, you can still steal the ball. Okay, so small forward, just try to get some friends. You have to be good and get the friends, right? So here are my 7 tips, and like and subscribe my channel, please, because it's hard for me to it took me about 1 week's time to actually find a small forward account to use. Okay, so if you want to see more content, you just comment below and tell me what you want to see, and I will do the videos. I will do the get videos for you. Okay, so I'm AnotherShot, and thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.